John Adams to Abigail Adams, April, May 1780, Paris. My dear Portia, yesterday we went to see the Garden of the King, Jardin du Roi, and his Cabinet of Natural History, Cabinet d'Histoire Naturelle. The Cabinet of Natural History is a great collection of metals, minerals, shells, insects, birds, beasts, fishes, and precious stones. They are arranged in good order and preserved in good condition, with the name of everything beautifully written on a piece of paper annexed to it. There is also a collection of woods and marbles. The garden is large and airy, affording fine walks between rows of trees. Here is a collection from all parts of the world, of all the plants, roots and vegetables that are used in medicine, and indeed of all the plants and trees in the world. A fine skein for the studious youth in physic or philosophy. It was a public day. There was a great deal of company, and I had opportunity only to take a cursory view. The whole is very curious. There is an handsome statue of Mr. Buffon, the great natural historian whose works you have, whose labors have given fame to this cabinet and garden. When shall we have in America such collections? The collection of American curiosities that I saw at Norwalk in Connecticut, made by Mr. Arnold, which he afterwards, to my great mortification, sold to Governor Tryon, convinces me that our country affords as ample materials for collections of this nature as any part of the world. 5 midshipmen of the Alliance came here last night, Marston, Hogan, Fitzgerald, and 2 others from Norway, where they were sent with prizes, which the court of Denmark were absurd and unjust enough to restore to the English. They, however, treated the officers and people well and defrayed their expenses. They say the Norwegians were very angry with the court of Copenhagen for delivering up these vessels. It was the blunder of ignorance, I believe, rather than any ill will. Every day when I ride out without any particular business to do or visit to make, I order my servant to carry me to some place where I never was before, so that at last I believe I have seen all Paris, and all the fields and scenes about it that are near it. It is very pleasant. Charles is as well beloved here as at home. Wherever he goes, everybody loves him. Mr. Dana is as fond of him, I think, as I am. He learns very well. There is a volume in folio just published here, which I, yesterday, run over at a bookseller's shop. It is a description and a copper plate of all the engravings upon precious stones in the collection of the Duke of Orleans. The stamps are extremely beautiful and are representations of the gods and heroes of antiquity, with most of the fables of their mythology. Such a book would be very useful to the children in studying the classics, but it is too dear, 3 guineas, unbound. There is everything here that can inform the understanding or refine the taste, and indeed one would think that could purify the heart. Yet it must be remembered there is everything here too, which can seduce, betray, deceive, deprave, corrupt, and debauch it. Hercules marches here in full view of the steeps of virtue on one hand and the flowery paths of pleasure on the other. And there are few who make the choice of Hercules. That my children may follow his example is my earnest prayer. But I sometimes tremble when I hear the siren songs of sloth, lest they should be captivated with her bewitching charms and her soft, insinuating music. Thank you for joining us as we explored the life and legacy of John Adams. If you enjoyed this video and found it informative, please give it a thumbs up and share it with friends who might appreciate learning about this influential figure in American history. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more engaging content on historical figures and other educational topics. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos. Want to learn more? Check out the link in the description for homeschool materials that will enhance your understanding of John Adams.